God's advice today. God's counsel for today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My child, listen carefully to every word I now place in your heart. This moment you are living is not by chance or coincidence, but part of a perfect plan that has always included you with love and intention. I know the burdens you've been carrying, the old guilt that silences you from within, the mistakes that keep replaying in your memory, the regrets that echo like voices in your tired soul. But today, I tell you, let it all go. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, as blessings pour over you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path to a fuller, more abundant life. Free yourself from the burdens that no longer belong to you, for by the power of my sacrifice on the cross and the victory of the resurrection, every chain that tried to bind you has been broken. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old has gone, the new is here. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 17. No failure of the past has authority over who you are now. I have set you free with purpose, with grace, and with unconditional love. You are free, my child. You are whole. And you belong to me, with all your being. Before your very first breath, I already knew you deeply. Your place in this world has never been a mistake. You were dreamed by me, and every step you take has direction, meaning, and promise. I am with you. Comment, I trust in God, who sees and cares for my heart. Stay with me and listen until the end. This is not just a divine call, but a sacred invitation to open your heart to the revelation that can change everything. There are moments in your journey when everything seems uncertain, but no decision, no choice you've made, has escaped my loving gaze. I am the one who goes before you, untying knots even before you realize they exist. Every one of your tears touches the depths of my heart, and every one of your smiles lights up the heavens. I am present in your silent days, in your heavy sighs, in your dreams not yet understood. There is an eternity of care in every detail of your existence. And even if your eyes can't see the way now, I have already prepared it. The stones that today seem insurmountable will become steps. The doors that seem closed are about to open, and your faith will be the key. So listen to me with your heart, because the words I now sow are seeds of restoration and purpose. Comment, I trust in the love of God. He is my refuge. Do not let the voices of fear speak louder than my promise. Do not let insecurity steal the beauty of the plans I wrote for you with eternal tenderness and care. The obstacles are not signs of abandonment but opportunities for faith. Even if you feel weak, I am your strength. Even if you feel small, I lift you up with my mighty hand. There is no battle of yours without my support. In every dark night, my spirit watches over you. You are not alone, my child. You are not invisible, nor forgotten. Your story is written on the palms of my hands. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23 verse 4. There is no pain I cannot heal, no abyss my love cannot reach. I am your Father. I am with you. And today, again, I tell you, do not give up. Comment: God's promise sustains my hope in the midst of darkness. Your silent prayers are songs that reach my throne. Not one of your cries is ignored, even though spoken with trembling voice when everything seemed lost. I hear every thought, every desire held deep within you. Many of those desires I myself planted in you, so that in my time, they may bloom. You are not the fruit of chance but of the loving intention of the Creator. When you feel tired, remember, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles, they will run and not grow weary, they will walk and not be faint. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31. And so it will be with you. Renewal is underway. A new time is being drawn. Trust, believe, persevere. Because the impossible is merely the stage where I usually show my power. Nothing limits me. I am the God who moves mountains, who parts seas, who resurrects dreams. The hope within you is not in vain, it is a seed from heaven. Surrender your heart to me without reservation, for there is no part of you that I reject. Your failures, your regrets, your scars, all can be restored in me. I know you completely, and still, I love you without measure. That love doesn't depend on your performance, but on my essence. I am love, and my love never tires of you. What was broken will be remade. What was lost will be restored. Nothing is final before my grace. The shame you carry, the fear you hide, the pain you silence, I turn it all into strength, into wisdom, into compassion. You were made to shine, even when the world tries to dim your light. Rise with courage. Look up. Your identity is in me, not in your failures. I embrace you with tenderness and breathe new strength into you. Today, something new begins. And you will be a witness to how I can make a garden bloom in the middle of a desert. Remember all the times you thought of giving up, but something made you continue. That something was me. When everyone left, I stayed. When you felt incapable, I enabled you. When you felt you weren't enough, I showed you your worth. The moments no one saw, your acts of love, your faithfulness behind the scenes of life, I saw all of them. I count your tears, and I rejoice in your silent faithfulness. There is a divine reward on the way, not because you deserve it, but because I am just and faithful to my promises. I will honor each of your battles. It doesn't matter how many times you were rejected, I chose you. It doesn't matter how many doors were shut, I will open the right ones. Because my plan does not depend on circumstances, but on my sovereignty. And when the time comes, and it is coming, you will see with your own eyes the harvest of what you sowed in faith, even amid tears. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-rooted beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that had a great impact on my life, and we'd like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is in the first comment, so you can see how this technique might also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue to share messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. Now, free yourself from everything that ties you to the past. Yesterday can no longer be changed, but what I am preparing for you is infinitely greater than anything left behind. If something was taken away, it's because something better is on the way. I never allow loss without purpose. Every absence will be filled with something eternal. Every no you received will be understood when the yes from above manifests with power. You are stronger than you think because you carry within you the breath of my spirit. Do not let past traumas define your present choices. What is coming will be beautiful, for I am the author of your story. And I write with love, with purpose, and with perfection. Prepare yourself for a new chapter. Open your soul to the miracle. And walk in faith, for heaven is already in motion. Everything that seemed still, stagnant, ready to die, I will resurrect. Comment, my faith is my shield, God walks with me and sustains me. Even if the wind tries to push you backward and the voices of fear try to invade your thoughts, remember that I am with you. When your steps seem weak, remember that I am the strength that sustains you. Don't let doubt dictate your next steps, and do not allow past failures to define who you are. I saw each time you fell and wiped away your silent tears. I saw when no one else did, I heard your cry when the world ignored you. And even if you stumbled, the bond between us remains intact, because it doesn't depend on your perfection, but on my eternal love. Now, rise. Walk toward what I have prepared for you. What lies ahead is greater than all that has been left behind. There are rewards, promises, and miracles waiting for your faith. Even when you feel far from me, I will be close. Even when you don't feel me, I will still be guiding you with love. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. My child, I know your heart like no one else. Every anguish you try to hide, every silence that carries a scream, every uncertainty that weighs on your shoulders, I see it all. And still, I do not turn away. On the contrary, I draw even closer. My faithfulness is not like human faithfulness, it doesn't shift with the seasons. My protection is constant, even when you can't perceive it. Today, I invite you to release the burdens the world has placed upon you. Let go of the uncertainties that whisper lies into your mind and reject the fleeting feelings that try to govern your decisions. Instead, embrace the truth I gave you, I am with you. When the days are dark, remember, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23 verse 4. You are not a prisoner of circumstances, you are a child of the Most High. You have my promise, my name stands behind you, and nothing can stop what I have ordained for your life. I have already given you proof of my care so many times. Remember how many battles you've won that once seemed impossible. How many tears I gathered and turned into new beginnings. So don't let discouragement weaken your faith. Do not listen to those who mock your path or try to belittle your dreams. Their voices are fleeting, but my promise is eternal. Even when everyone doubts, remember, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. You are courageous. Not because everything around you is perfect, but because you were forged in the furnace of trials and yet you remain standing. And even when you are thrown into the fire, it will not burn you. You will come out even stronger, because I will be with you. Keep my promises in your heart and don't let your soul be troubled by temporary concerns. Your name is written on my hands, and your value cannot be measured by others' opinions. You are mine, and that is enough. Comment, I am strong, for the Lord is my strength and He never abandons me. Lift your eyes, my child, and turn your attention to me. Your victory will not come from your own strength, but from trust in my power. The mountains that once seemed unmovable will crumble before your faith. The doors that once seemed closed will swing wide open at the right time. Your greatest challenges will become wings that make you soar higher. What today feels like a burden will tomorrow be your testimony. You will see with your own eyes the fruit of perseverance. I am the one who strengthens the weary and gives power to the weak. When you are exhausted, come to me, and I will renew you. When you feel directionless, I will show you the path of peace. When your soul is wounded, I will tend to it with tenderness and restoration. You were not placed in this world by accident. Every detail of your existence has a purpose. Every breath of life within you carries meaning, destiny, and mission. You were created to make an impact, to love, and to reflect who I am. My son, there is a unique light in you that no one can extinguish. I formed you with care, placing within you gifts that will make a difference in this world. You are the answer to someone's prayer, a light in the darkness for many, a refuge for weary hearts. You have already overcome more than you realize. Even when you thought it was all over, my hand silently lifted you up. You are living proof of my compassion, a reflection of my faithfulness. The scars you carry are not marks of defeat but trophies of resilience. The deserts you've walked through did not destroy you, they prepared you. Now is the time to look with faith toward what's coming. I am opening paths where before there were only barriers. I am breathing new life into your dreams. Trust me. Even if it seems unlikely, I specialize in making the impossible reality. Where others see failure, I see promise. Where there is dishonor, I see honor. Do not ignore the signs, do not disregard my voice. Every step you take is being guided toward the fulfillment of something greater than you imagined. Do not be afraid, my beloved, for I myself am with you. My care is tireless, and my presence is constant. No evil shall prevail against you. Those who try to harm you will stumble in their own schemes, for I am your shield. Walk with courage, knowing that you are chosen and upheld by my love. Do not rely on your own strength, but on mine. My favor will accompany you all your days. Every morning, look to me first, speak with me, seek my direction, and I will lead you to paths of peace and abundance. I am igniting in you a new enthusiasm, a passion for life that will not be extinguished. You will continue even when others stop. You will bloom even in arid ground. Because what sustains you is not the environment, but the source of life that I am. Trust me. Victory is certain. All of my promises will be fulfilled. I am the solid rock on which you can build your faith. I am the one who never fails, and I will be with you, now, tomorrow, and forever. I want you to truly understand who is really walking with you and who is merely pretending to be by your side. There are enemies disguised as allies, voices that sound sweet but carry dark intentions, and eyes that claim friendship but secretly hope for your downfall. Pay attention. Every experience, whether marked by pain or joy, was allowed to build your inner strength and shape your wisdom. No tear was wasted, no stumble was in vain. I was there, and I have always been with you through every uncertain turn, holding your hand even when you didn't notice. Do not fear difficult moments, for they are bridges to your transformation. In every detour, your path still pointed toward a future of purpose and meaning. What I have prepared for you is great and cannot be hindered. My presence accompanies you even in the darkest shadows, even when life's noise drowns out my gentle whisper. Know this, the challenges that frighten you so much have already been conquered by me. Opponents may raise their voices, they may try to confuse you with empty arguments, but they hold no real power over your journey. If God is for us, who can be against us? Romans chapter 8 verse 31. Do not forget this promise, because it is your armor against every attack. It is not the world's noise that should guide you, but the firmness of the words I have planted in your heart. If you neglect the direction I've already given you, if you treat my promises as illusion, then I ask, where will you seek security? Nothing external will sustain you if you stop trusting in me. You have already been equipped, and everything you need to overcome what lies ahead is already within you. But if you let doubt take control, you will give space for obstacles to steal what was destined for you. I desire to be near you always, but it is your faith that keeps this connection alive and strong. Remember what I've told you so many times: you are strong, courageous, and filled with my essence. Do not let the fear of others' judgment paralyze you, nor let the need to please them dictate your steps. Because when you let yourself be led by the need for acceptance, you move away from who you truly are. Listen carefully, the fear of man brings a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe. Proverbs chapter 29 verse 25. This is the truth that must rule your heart. The voices that mock, the eyes that judge, and the words that hurt only have power if you give them authority. When you care too much about others' opinions, you end up sacrificing your peace, your mission, and even the miracles I have prepared for you. If you've ever been wounded by harsh words, if you've ever backed away because of criticism, or if you still feel a need to be accepted, it's time to let go of that. Trust in my guidance and let me lead you to the place where your soul will be completely free. My desire is that you become someone of integrity, honesty, and steadfast in your principles. That you do not bend to the demands of a world that constantly changes direction. I want to see in you someone who resists lies, who remains firm even when everything around you seems to fall apart. You were not created to please everyone, but to be a light. And light does not hide, light does not go out for fear of the darkness. That is why I insist, seek my counsel every day, even if only for a few minutes. I am ready to answer you. I want to shape your character so that you never need to compromise your values or wear masks to be accepted. I am forming in you someone who is authentic, who stands on truth, and who is not shaped by external pressures. You are not as fragile as you think. Within you is firmness, discernment, and spiritual authority. Per Gunter A.O. ChatGPT. It is time to rise and move forward, for the moment has come. You are capable of achieving every dream kept within your heart, every goal that seems distant but is within your reach. Never forget that you were created with purpose and worth, endowed with the resilience of a warrior who knows how to fight and win. Even when loneliness seems to crush your soul, remember that you do not walk alone. I am by your side, lighting your steps and sending around you people who will support you with loyalty and love. The strength that dwells within you is immense. You only need to awaken it and use it as a shield against fear and discouragement. Trust in me and in the path we have traced together, for victory is certain for those who persevere and believe in the light I place before your eyes. Do not allow fear to paralyze you or anxiety to steal your peace. I invite you to lift your head, look ahead, and move forward with the certainty that you have in me an unwavering support. When doubts try to silence you, remember the promises I made, which are your anchor in the storm. Every sincere request that comes from your heart is heard and cherished by me, and I care for you with a diligence that never fails. By accepting this care, you allow negativity to dissipate and the clarity of divine truth to guide you. I see in you a precious being, full of courage, purpose, and determination. Every step you take is upheld by my strength, and there is no time to lose. Happiness, success, and lasting peace await you. Move forward with confidence, for I am always with you. Finally, my child, I want you to keep these words in your heart. No matter how complicated the path may seem, my presence is stronger than any adversity. When the burden is too great, turn to me and you will find relief for your weary spirit. I care for you with an unconditional and faithful love, and every moment you accept this love fills me with joy and pride. You are deeply loved, recognized, and chosen even before you were born. Therefore, do not fear the stumbles, nor what others may think. In me you have a safe refuge and constant support. Proceed with courage and confidence, because all that you have sought is near, and I will lead you there. May this certainty strengthen you and inspire you to live fully, knowing that you will never be alone. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you.